Well, hey there team, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more Strange Horticulture. Apologies if it's deafeningly silent. I've had to mute the music, I guess. You can still listen to my cat when I put my finger on it. I had to catch myself there. Such is the life of YouTube, right? So I got struck about 5 times over on the last video. That's why it was a little bit edited and a little bit of sound missing. So I apologize for that. So to turn your Spotify up with some appropriate horticultural beats, and I suppose we'll kick into it. Now, we were trying to solve this, weren't we? But I didn't know what to make of that. Okay, well, let's talk to a customer. Also, when I was in the options menu, I was able to see there was an auto label button. So I clicked that to see what comes of that. So I've got a letter. Let's have a look at this. Cool beans. An oh, okay, hang on. There's an old slate mine at Hardknot. There's some interesting looking fungi growing on it. I've never seen anything like them before. They seem to have found a niche in the damp, dark tunnels left by the tramways. I thought you might be interested. Yeah, what's this? Old slate mine at Hardknot. That's interesting. Okay. Let's go. Let's have a bloody gander. Now, maybe Hardknot might be one of these. Oh, there it is there. Let's have a squiz. An iron gate, rusted by years of abandonment, sits across the entrance to the tram tunnel. Rusted it may be, but it won't budge. Locked. Oh, you know what? I've got that plant, haven't I? Wait, do I have that plant? We unlocked the entry for it. Clavilium. Is that what we're saying? Let's have a. Get out of the way, Matt. Oh God, you got to clean up your bloody work area, Scarlet. Clavilium. According to legend, clavilium can be used to open any lock, no matter how complex or secure. The heart-shaped leaves have earned the plant the nickname of Lovelock. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Hang on. Oh, no, that just looks like well, maybe. I mean, it looks like a boring old plant to me. They're a little bit more busty, you know? A little bit more buxom in their leaves. Sort of popping out of their shirt a bit. I mean, no, I don't think so. It's handy. I think all games should have a little magnifying glass now that I've seen it. I don't know. I don't know if I have that plant. It doesn't look like it, does it? No, I'm pretty certain we don't actually. So that's a bit poo. Yeah. Okay, we might just. I mean, look, I might just jam this in the hole and see what happens. A rising dread. No. Okay, that's fine. Let's put that on the back burner for now. Leave. Hardknot, eh? Next customer, please. Look, this looks like the sort of bloke who'd hang out at horticulturalists. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest investigating a possible murder there. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. The sisterhood are a secretive lot, and they're not keen to talk to me. Okay. This is a Wendy's, sir. Could you make an order? Their leader, the Arda, or whatever they call her, she's dead. My instinct is they are hiding something. I was hoping you might have some Fox button that would help me win them over. Fox button. Oh, of course. An offering of fox button is considered by some to represent a contract of friendship between strangers. Thick, shiny leaves grow in opposite pairs along the stems. Thick, shiny leaves. Smells of nothing I can detect. Blue flowers, stiff leaves. That's not thick and shiny. Thick and shiny leaves. Now that's Gandy root. Oh, what about this? Small leaves, delicate flowers. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Small red berries. Maybe I don't have fox button. Fox button. I'm sure I have some of that around here. Blue flowers, stiff leaves. It's not you. Hang on, let's start bloody sorting this crap out. Let's just start examining everything. Thick, shiny leaves grow in opposing pairs along the stems. So they've got like a bit of a bulb thing going on. Yeah, how is it? That looks close. This also looks close. That looks the closest. Bugger it, let's go. Hey, let's go, fox button. And it already filled in the thing for me. All right, Bonza, here we go. And I've unlocked Brimlock. Very cool. The will to explore. I mean, do I just start clicking on random shit? Let's go to this castle. The crumbling ruins of Egremont Castle perch atop the hillside overlooking the village below. As I wander through the walled remnants, I'm reminded of the legend of the Egremont horn that once hung proudly above the castle gateway. Although long since lost, it is said that the mystical horn, when blown by a rightful heir, has the power to restore the castle to its former glory. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Okay. Next victim. Oh, here we go. Lizzie the librarian. I was able to make out the whispered voices last night with the help of the St. John's Poppy. Oh, this is the insane woman. Yes, there's a medium using the room illegally, I might add, holding midnight seances for gullible grievers. Is there a plant you know of that could use to give them a scare and drive them away? I need my sleep. Harlequin blue. Well, let me just consult my little bag of my book of tricks. EFG Harlequin blue. Here we go. When the bushy blue flower heads die back, they release seeds with a downy pappus, which assists in wind dispersal. Once dried and hardened, the stems can be burned as incense. As they burn, they let out high-pitched shrieks, widely believed to be the spirits of the dead souls trapped within the plant. Bushy blue flower heads. Okay. I mean, maybe. I thought we had something down here that looked pretty good. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Blue flowers, light, airy scent. You know what? Let's give that a red hot go. There we go. Harlequin blue collected. Cool. Shimmerlung. I kind of enjoy that there's no economy to this game, right? So like we're sort of trying to solve the puzzles and get the bottom of everything, but like the dollars and cents isn't relevant, which is kind of wonderful. Shimmerlung. Okay. I'm going to go exploring again, and I'm going to go to Calder Abbey. A small window opens within the much larger oak door. From the darkness within, a voice proclaims, "Only a friend may enter." You know what I could try? What was that friendship plant? Wasn't Harlequin blue. Electric blue. This one. Fox button. Was that how it worked? Fox button. offering of considered by some to represent a contract of friendship between strangers. Oi! Look at this. I already have that, but that's fine. Thank you. And I've got some sheep snap. That's cool, I suppose. The hatch snaps shut as the oak door swings inward, slowly without a sound. I am ushered in by a man wearing a plain brown robe. He nods silently when I ask about Long Meg. What? And leads me through the Abbey to a small library filled with scrolls and books. Without a word, he pauses for a moment, surveying before selecting a scroll and handing it to me. Oh, I think we found a problem. So I won't say I'm angry, but you got to be really careful because this has obviously got some choose your own adventure sort of components to it, but it also lets me go off the bloody reservation with this map. And we've just sort of accidentally broken or shortcutted something. What the fuck is Long Meg? Why am I asking about it? Well, it's because the developers didn't play test their game enough. I'm pretty sure, and I've accidentally shortcutted and circumvented a chunk of the game. That's not cool. That's a pretty... I mean, maybe I'm missing something, maybe. But especially consider the map as well. Like, I'm not the brightest bloody boy going. But if someone was... This will to explore keeps resetting, and you might as well use it because this is sort of a resource, right? If it fills up and you're not using it, it's not accumulating more. So you should feel, if you're going to be like me and you min-max a little bit at least, as soon as that fills up, you need to go exploring. And if you're just going to start throwing bloody spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks, you're probably going to start in the top left corner, which is what I did. So I don't find what I've just done to be that radical or wild. So dear developers, maybe, you never know, they watch my videos sometimes. Well, I don't know if you can fix this. Because this belies a deeper problem, is that you haven't accounted for someone like me, and I'm not the brightest tool, but going around poking and prodding and accidentally shortcutting your game and then giving a dud sort of well, it's not dialogue, but a dud bit of text. Anyway, regarding Long Heg. There is a stone circle north of Undermere. According to local legends, some hundreds, perhaps even thousands of years ago, a witch known as Long Meg lived nearby along with her daughters. They were wild, godless people who practiced evil magic until one night they went too far and Meg and her daughters were turned to stone. The tall stone that stands apart from the main circle is called Long Meg by the locals. See, I don't know. Maybe something mentioned already, or I don't know. Is the author assuming I know what Long Meg is? Because I bloody don't. I gave a dude a plant, he let me in the door, and all of a sudden I'm asking me about things that I didn't know I knew about. Anyway, if I've maybe misread something, I'll take the L on that one, but it feels more likely that the developers have had a bit of an oversight here. Regardless, let's not stay on that point. There is a circle north of Undermere. Stone circle north of Undermere. 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 Stone circle north of Undermere. Oh, you reckon that's it there? Let's have a look. This circle of ancient rhyolite boulders has been a site of ritual importance for hundreds of years. A lone pillar of red sandstone stands off to one side. Oh, well, that sort of amounted to nothing in the end anyway. According to local legends, hundreds perhaps Long Meg lived nearby with her daughters. Godless people. Meg and her daughters turned to stone. The tall stone that stands apart is called Long Meg by the locals. Okay, so that's not ticked off, so I don't know what to make of that. Okay, well, hey, look, it seems like the harm done wasn't that bad, so let's persevere, I suppose. Who is this mysterious lady? You may have heard the rumours that our Ada is dead. May Arduina bring her spirit peace. Yeah, whatever you psychopath witches. The nature of her death is unusual. The sisterhood does not often look to outside help, but this is beyond our knowledge. Really? You're going to ask a lady about plants? I'm assuming I'm a lady. I've got a cat. No man would own a cat. If you show my sisters this letter, they will allow you entry to the forest. To be assured of your discretion, we may require that you use Mary's breath to bind yourself to secrecy. How mysterious. Mary's breath. The wide, waxy leaves allow this plant to collect the large amount of water that it requires. It is said that a person can be bound to secrecy using Mary's breath. It used to be grown in the royal gardens so that the king could ensure the trust of his confidants, but the practice fell out of favour. All right, so it's got bloody leaves. Is that my hint, is it? Fucking whoop-de-doo. What did it say? Wide, waxy leaves. Smooth, waxy leaves. That seems like a pretty big goal for the keeper there. What? What? What's going on here? A shiver travels down my spine. My mind is broken. Get buggered. That was the right plant. What's this? I have to put this bullshit back together? Wait, hang on. Oh, no. Did it not break in a specific order? Oh, no. Oh, no, I don't like this at all. Okay, hang on. Try and stick the bloody things in the thing. I just saw you break. How are you not... Okay, fine. Deep breath, Scarlet, you bloody goose. All right, that's promising. I'll pull these things back out. Yeah. Oh, hang on. What's going on here? Is that close enough? We're going to spend half an hour solving this bullshit. Oh, there we go. Hang on. Oh, okay. That's a little bit more forgiving. All right. He's onto something now. All right, he's off to the races. No. Oh, I'll move over Red Rover. Let's go. All right. Okay. I don't know. People that enjoy these sort of puzzles need to be lined up against the wall and shot. I don't make the rules, you know. That's just how it needs to be. What's this nonsense? All right. I feel revived. My mind is whole again. So this is the death screen, is it? I have to put a bloody puzzle back together. Day 2, Saturday. Wait, do I have to do this day again? Oh, please no. Please don't do it to me. Please let my plants be labelled. I think maybe. Okay. So does it delete the old... Oh, it seems to delete the old letters. clues. Okay. Okay. You know what? Yeah. Look, from all my pissing and moaning, that's not the worst way to deal with an end conditioning. In fact, there's actually a wider conversation to be had about that like we're so ingrained in this culture of death screens. Like I think there should be some consequence, because how else do you have challenge? But dying and having to do the same checkpoint over 100 times, especially in something like a stealth horror genre or something, it really does wear the player down. So I'm all for trying alternate death conditions, if you know what I mean, like end game conditions. So that's kind of cool, actually, having to do a puzzle and start again. I'll give it full marks for being unusual. All right, so let's just retread this in case maybe I was reading the wrong bloody entry or something. Mary's breath, wide waxy leaves. Right now, I had waxy leaves and they killed me. Apparently, not on. It was this bloke, wasn't it? What about this bloke? Veined leaves that have a waxy finish. I guess they look kind of wide. Let's try that. Hey, there we go. Mary's breath. Roger Dodger. Okay, so we have failed in our duty as protectors of the forest. Our secrets have been stolen and the Arda has been murdered. You will find us deep in Grisdale Forest, a mile from the lake shore, across from Torva. Please help us. Yours in hope, the sisterhood of Arduina. Oh, okay, yeah, right. Bloody sisters. Let's go. You'll find us deep in the Grisdale Forest. There it is there. Do we have, here we go, 1 square is 1 mile. Wonderful. I like I said in the last episode, I quite enjoy this using little ciphers. Now, this isn't going to break your grey matter too much, but seriously, if I wanted that, I'd probably have a more arduous daytime job. This is supposed to be recreation and fun, so twisting the little synapses a little bit is good. I think this is actually really scratching an itch for me. This is how I think visual novels should embrace. They should be more like this, at least for me. Well, is it a visual novel? I don't know. I don't know what this is, but I quite like it. You'll find us deep in Grisdale Forest, a mile from the lake shore, across from Torva. There's Torva. Across from Torva, deep in the forest, a mile from the lake shore. Maybe like there. A sister tries to stop me from entering, but I show her the letter and she lets me through. That's cool. There's a condition check within the system. Okay. I am ushered into a walled courtyard and then through a large oak door, along a corridor and down a set of stone stairs into a cool basement. Lying on the table, draped in silk, is the Arda. There is not a mark on her, but her open eyes are black, her mouth, her veins, her hair, all black as a raven's wing. Oh, that's not good. Her open eyes are black. Do you know what could do this? Asked my escort. I set to work. Wren. Apparently Wren could do this. Not Wren. Wren. The long leaves of the wren are known to turn black in the presence of certain poisons, and so can be used to detect them. Ooh. Though it has no flower, it is said to smell unpleasant to those who have not known death and sweet to those who have not. What do we reckon? That maybe? Has a scent that scratches at the back of my throat. That doesn't really sound like it, does it? Could be this. Smells faintly of wood smoke. No. Oh, okay. Oh, though it has no flower, the long leaves of the wren. Has no flower. All right. We checked this, didn't we? Scent that scratches at the back of my throat. It could be that. That's the number one candidate at the moment. But this as well, though that sort of looks like it's got flowers. Let's give it a go. Oh, okay. Well, that scent that scratches at the back of my throat. That's a bit of a throw, isn't it? Okay, grey sand fire. Okay, cool. I extract a sample of the Arda's blood and introduce it to the wren, and my suspicions are confirmed immediately. The leaves of the wren turn black, which can only mean one thing: gilded dendra poisoning. Upon presenting my findings, I'm rushed away quickly. The sisters do not want me hanging around, it seems. They do, however, send me on my way with a couple of plants which I am grateful for. New plants acquired. Yes, very cool. Very, very cool. All right. Okay, well, where's that leave us now? We're still on day 2, Saturday. But like when we reset, it took us back to the Arda question as well. So I think we should be able to leave mid-run. So we might just stop there for the time being. This is a lot of fun. I'm quite enjoying it. Like I said, a little bit different for what I play, but having said that, I mean, come on. I play indie games. I play everything. If anything, this is a sort of a great example of why indies games are so great. You never know what you're going to get. There's always something new and interesting being developed. And we're off to a cracking start for the year. Anyway, let me know if you want to see some more, team. Otherwise, we might just leave it there for the time being. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.